I am Joshua Joy Damasco and I will be explaining the digestive system of the swine. Swine are monogastric animals, meaning they have a single chamber stomach designed to digest simple, high-energy diets such as grains and concentrates, unlike ruminants which have a multi-chamber stomach for fermenting fibrous plant materials. Monogastric animals rely on enzymatic digestion to break down food and absorb nutrients efficiently. The digestive process of swine begins in the mouth, where the food is chewed and mixed with saliva containing enzymes. It then passes through the esophagus into the stomach, where gastric juices further break down proteins. From there, the food is moved into the small intestine and the primary site for nutrient absorption, aided by bile from the liver and enzymes from the pancreas. The remaining undigested materials enters the large intestine. Where water is absorbed and beneficial bacteria help in the fermentation of some leftover nutrients, waste materials, and then moves into the rectum, which serve as a temporary storage site before excretion. And finally, the waste is expelled from the body through the anus. Understanding the swine digestive system is crucial for managing proper nutrition, ensuring optimal growth, health, and productivity of swine farms. Sawadee-ha! Thank you!
Hello everyone, I am Mike Njit Siligmon and I will be the one to discuss the second type, which is the simple modified stomach. First, food is taken in with the beak. A bit of enzyme and saliva are added as the food moves from the mouth into the esophagus. From the esophagus, food moves to the crop. It is an expandable storage compartment where it can remain up to 12 hours. Then, into the bird's stomach, proventriculus, then the gizzard. Gizzard, it is a muscular part of the chicken's stomach that grains and fiber into smaller and more digestible particles. Next, into the small intestine, the residue that passes through the ceca, a blind sac along the lower intestinal tract. From the ceca, food moves to the large intestine, then passes through the cloaca.
Hello everyone, I am Criza Claire Funa and I will be the one to discuss the last type, which is the compound stomach. The digestion of this type starts with the mouth, rumen, reticulum, omasum, abomasum, small intestine, and large intestine.
First is the mouth. Ruminants graze and chew their food light before swallowing. The initial chewing helps reduce food size but does not complete the breakdown. And the second is the rumen. The food first enters the rumen, the largest stomach compartment, where it is mixed with saliva and exposed to a large population of microorganisms, such as bacteria, protozoa, and fungi. These microorganisms begins the fermentation process, breaking down complex carbohydrates into volatile fatty acids, which serve as primary energy source for animals. And the third one is the reticulum. The partially digested food, now called cud, moves to the reticulum where it is for clumps. The reticulum aids in trapping foreign objects and allows the cud to be regurgitated back into the mouth for further chewing. This process is called rumination, or chewing the cud helps breaking down the food into even smaller particles. And the next is the omasum, a round muscular organ which contains many muscular laminae or mini plies. Further grinds and reduces the feed into finer particles before the feed enters the abomasum. And the next one is the abomasum. The digesta then moves to the abomasum, also known as true stomach, where it is exposed to gastric juices and enzymes. Here proteins are broken down into peptides and amino acids. The microbial proteins from the rumen are also digested. And the next is the small intestine. The digesta moves into the small intestine where the breaking down of carbohydrates, proteins, and fats continue with the aid of enzymes from the pancreas and bile from the liver. Nutrients absorbed into the bloodstream through the intestinal walls. And the last is the large intestine. The remaining digesta passes through the large intestine and colon, where water reabsorbed and some fermentation.